Here we go on our way to Sedona. This is Mari's 7th round trip flight, and this will be our final trip of the year. So here we are, Thanksgiving morning. Woke up with this view from the Airbnb. View to drive to breakfast. And we had breakfast at this little place called Creekside. Got some great food. Mariana was running around the restaurant as usual. Some croissants for appetizer.
What do you want, bacon?
And Mariana eating her favorite food, bacon. She loves bacon.
Perfect.
After that, she ran around the restaurant a little bit more, looked at the Christmas tree, and then here we are at Cathedral Rock Trail. This is my second time doing this hike. And Mariana wearing her oversized Uggs, making it a little bit hard for her to walk. And then here she is running along with the fall. Beautiful looking rock. Let's go. You can hear me breathing hard right there because this trail is straight uphill, and there you see me. This is the hardest part of the trail, very thin and very narrow uphill. And then here comes Anna, making it look a lot easier than me. It is hard carrying a baby in the backpack, especially when you go straight uphill like this, but she's a good sport. All right, after an hour and 20 minutes, we're almost there. We have one final push to the top. And here we go. Young Padawan did great. And she did do great. Here we are at the top, pretty much the summit. There's me walking to the edge for a nice picture. It was a really beautiful hike and a very beautiful day, perfect weather. And this trail got so packed that they had to block the entrance from any more people coming in because it was Thanksgiving. There goes on it down. Got some head-to-head traffic on I-75. And after 2 hours and 22 minutes, we have made it. Young Padawan is asleep. Yep, and that was the beginning of the day, and here we are at Whole Foods. Went on a nice Whole Foods run. Mariana running outside, check out the fence, then spend the rest of the day watching football with my chocolate milk from Strauss. Really good chocolate milk. And Mariana running around the Airbnb with her little bear suit on. She loved these offices. Would just close the door. All right, here we go. We are taking the Long Canyon Trail to Birthing Cave. And then we ended up the day at Birthing Cave. My second time on this trail as well. The sun sets at 5:15 when we were there, so we had to make the most out of this. We had to kind of do a little shorter hike, which Birthing Cave was perfect for. There's the cave, you can see, it looks like a womb. That's why they call it Birthing Cave. And here is us in the cave. And then we saw a deer or an elk on the way back. Never seen that in Sedona before. And here we go, Thanksgiving dinner 2024 at this little Mexican restaurant. There we go, Mexican restaurant type. And here we go, Thanksgiving dinner 2024. We got the Cowboys game on. And then for the rest of the night, just chilled, watched the Packers-Dolphins game with young Padawan. Good morning, Friday, post-Thanksgiving. Here we are the next morning. It is Friday. Starting off with some coffee, some bacon. They have a gas stove, raspberries, kiwi, pouring that boiling water in the coffee. And then here's the coffee. Here's the half and half by Strauss. Got the nice view to the hike and today we would be doing the Boynton Canyon Trail to the Subway Rock Formation. I've done this trail before. Very fun. It was very cold. Here is a nice sunrise. We started this trail early, probably around like 7:30. And Mariana is already passed out after walking for about 10 minutes. Here's a nice view right before we make the uphill ascent. And throughout this trail, we have these trees. They are really cool. They feel very smooth, very unique trees. And then right here is the arrow, which points to the subway, because it is not that clear. There is a little trail that veers off. But here we are. We have to go up these steps right here. And it was not the easiest. You can see me right here carrying Mariana. I was going up not the best way. We started to get stuck right there. Mariana was crying. So I had to switch to the other side, which was still very challenging. And here you can see me getting up with young Padawan on the back. Not the easiest. Here's Anna, making it look too easy. Doesn't have a baby on her back, so it was a little bit easier, but it was probably not the safest thing to do with a 13-month-old. And here we are. Here's the picture of us at the subway. And then up there they have a bunch of little caves, which was pretty cool. I've been here before, but it is a really cool trail. And then here's us going down. Going down was a little bit tough because Mariana was not very happy. She was hungry, she was tired. But here we are at the end of the trail. Then we went into downtown Sedona for lunch at Pizza and Pasta. Here we go, Black Friday meal. And this was my third time eating here. I think every time I come to Sedona, I end up eating at this place. And then here is me and Mariana looking at a reptile. I usually have seen these guys in the past. They come out with snakes. They come out with iguanas. Anna getting a post-meal latte, and Mariana spotting a gingerbread man. And then we headed to get some fudge. Been here before, got some fudge before. And, after eating a couple bites, I was like, it's not that great. Makes me kind of sick, actually. Rest of the day, just spent at the Airbnb. Here's us in the sunroom, which was a great accommodation to the Airbnb. And then at night, we came to this little place where it's like an art village, and they got restaurants, and they got different stores, and it was pretty unique. They had all the Christmas lights up, and some really cool architecture. It was probably like Spanish-style architecture. And Mariana going in and seeing all the dogs. She was loving it. And it was just a pretty cool vibe. Feliz Navidad. They had a little Christmas store. Got the little Russian dolls. And it was a pretty unique place. Got the little snowman. Mariana was just loving it. And it was a really nice late night activity. Here is a cross, and there is a church. Later in the trip, we would stop by and see that church open, but you'll see that later in the video. And then that was it. We came home. There you can see some ribeyes, and I had burnt myself really bad because I had cooked those ribeyes in a shitload of bacon fat that I had left over from that morning. It was not smart, but capped off the night watching Feast of the Seven Fish. And Mariana eating a ribeye. And good morning, Saturday. Starting off the morning with a fire as usual, and checking out the sunrise in the sunroom. And here we are waiting for Anna before we head to the trail. There's that nice view again. And today we did the Broken Arrow Trail, which was really cool. This was my first time doing it. I didn't know what to expect, but I read some good reviews. It was overall pretty easy to moderate trail. not too uphill. It was a really good trail. I would definitely recommend it to people going to Sedona. And they have a trail to Submarine Rock, which is in the distance right there. Looks like a long submarine. They got a little bit of water. It looked pretty neat from what I saw in the pictures. And they also had this formation called Mushroom Rock, which we would go on top of.
Got a little Jeep right there. Oh God, I would be so scared.
Oh, these guys do everything.
Yeah. All right, so currently on the top of Mushroom Rock. Absolutely beautiful. Look at these guys. Oh my God.
And I would always see these pink cars, and now I know where they finally go to, but it looked like a pretty cool experience.
Already made it to Chicken Point, the end of the trail. Padawan woke up. You have a good nap? Absolutely beautiful. Little guy. And here is Chicken Point. Fun fact, the first roundabout was built over there somewhere. And they called the people chickens because they were too afraid to go in front. You see these holes on the side of the mountain? That's crazy. And they form by water.
Water's pushing through.
Let's climb to the doggy canyon. Good job.
Oh my God.
1-year-old Heinz rocks.
You got trash pandas too, right?
Good job.
Woo! I'm the king of the world!
Now show us to get down. She wants to climb, but she wants me to do most of the work.
Like 10 people, the guy can run around. In fact, the whole group can run around. You just hold the camera right on the Jeep and don't move it.
This guy looked absolutely insane. I had to film this. He's hiking what is called the White Line Trail, and it looks like he's like hiking right on the edge, but it looked pretty crazy. I think he's mountain biking down.
What? You can ride down on the bike from there?
Look at your kid.
Oh my God.
What do you want to do out down there?
And then this was us coming down. Mariana did pretty well. She usually does really well in the ascents, but going down, it's a little bit harder for her. I don't know why. And there she is running to mom. And we kept on seeing this Brazilian cafe, so I had to take a video of the Brazilian flag. Then we came into downtown Sedona once again and got lunch at this Mexican restaurant called Oaxaca. And it was all right. Food was okay, but we sat on the balcony and enjoyed a really nice meal. I got a sundae and I got a flan, and we went to a store after and bought Mariana a donkey. And then we came home, we went in the hot tub, but I wanted to do a little mini tour. There's one bedroom, there is an office, beautiful living room, and a beautiful dining area. You got the sunroom, which I showed before, and you got this nice kitchen, another room, so I think it was 3 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms. Here's another guest bedroom. And then outside leads to the hot tub. And then there is another office with binoculars.
All right, goodbye, Airbnb.
So this is Sunday morning, just starting off the morning with a coffee, and then we go back to that art place that we went to, the little village, for breakfast.
Look at the snowman. It's the mommy snowman with the baby snowman.
Or the father.
Or the father. Can't assume the gender.
More like a father.
And then here is the church, which was originally closed that night that we went, but it is open today. We got breakfast at the Secret Garden Cafe, which was a really good meal, really great vibe, and wasn't much of a secret because of how crowded it was. And then right before we left, we went to the Church of the Holy Cross, and that was pretty cool. It was very crowded there. Got some great views of the mountains. This huge mansion down there, that was pretty awesome. And we went inside the church to check it out, and it was pretty cool. Big cross overlooking all of Sedona. Absolutely beautiful. And then they have a little basement where it's like a gift shop, and they have a lot of nativity sets and different things. And there it is, Chapel of the Holy Cross. Goodbye, Sedona. I'll see you next time.